Hi, I'm Stacy with Jeff Be Natural. This is part 6 of my Cloth 101 class. And in this this class, I'm going to talk to you about typical questions that I usually get at the end of class and try to go over some answers for you. The first one is how many cloth diapers in your stash? Okay, so depends on how many changes your baby's going through a day. Again, we want to wash every other day, so you take that many changes and you multiply by 2. So I remember at about 18 months, my son was going through about 4 to 6, usually 6 diapers a day. So I would have 12 diapers in my stash. Of course, give and take, you definitely want a couple more on hand. And then if you're having an overnight solution that's separate from what you change during the day because you need something a little bit with more absorbency, maybe fitted with a cover, or if you're doing like a bamboo diaper of some sort, something different, a pocket diaper at night, then I would say get at least 3 of those so that you have one in your wash and then you have another one on hand or 2 just in case. So newborns go through about 10 to 12 diapers a day. So you want to have about 24. Now, newborns do like to have, they like to use the bathroom and clean diapers. I don't know why. So you might want to definitely have a couple more on hand for that. So just take how many you have in a day and multiply by 2. Now, if you are a first-time mom, I get it. I've been there. You are completely overwhelmed with everything that you need to learn. And so try not to get overwhelmed with cloth diapering. You know, breastfeeding, if you're trying to do that, that's very important. Deal with that first. You can come to cloth diapers later if you need to, or maybe just try it part-time. Usually 6 weeks is when I get the time when most people say, okay, that was good for me to get started on cloth diaper, because then you feel a little more comfortable. You've had a couple weeks to adjust and get into a routine, and then you can start adding your cloth diapers if you need to, if you can't start from the beginning. Just don't put too much pressure on yourself. It works for, some people have a harder time and some people don't, but it is not hard. It is very easy. Just make sure you adjust to everything else first. And also, if you are starting this and you're not really sure about it, you might not want to go into this full time. Maybe start it part-time. Part-time's helping too, is saving you money. So even if you're going to be home for a couple hours, why not use a cloth diaper? You can try doing this part-time first. So don't get like you have to do all or nothing. Daycares and cloth diapers. Yes, there are a lot of daycares that are using cloth diapering now. Woohoo! So excited. So check with your daycare first. I know I went to a couple and they just looked at me like I was crazy when I said cloth diapers, and then I showed them how easy it was, and they're like, oh my gosh, we had no idea. So, maybe bring it up to them and see what they say. There's a couple options that make it easier for daycare, such as like an all-in-one, and then have your wet bag, and they just put that all-in-one, just like a disposable, on the baby, and then they just take it off. Another great option is, I love these Grovias, with the hybrid system. So you can have your stay dry or your cotton inserts to use during the day at home, and then at daycare you can use these disposables. And of course, they have that waterproof backing. So all the daycare needs to do is just use it like a regular disposable and just line it right into the cover. They can reuse the cover. So that makes it a lot easier for daycares. Blowouts. Yes, you will have less blowouts with cloth diapers than you will with disposables. With disposable diapers, you would just have that paper going up their back. With cloth diapers, you typically have an elastic on their back. So that keeps you from having blowouts. Depends, of course, on how they're laying. But yes, you will definitely have less blowouts with cloth diapers than you will with disposables. Prepping your diapers, again, with your natural fibers and your synthetic fibers, you want to make sure that you wash them at least for the first, I'd say about 3 washes separately, so that the natural oils on the natural fibers do not get on your synthetics. After you wash those separate, then you can wash everything together, and I know I talked about that in a different class, so that's something to keep in mind, the first class where you talked about natural and synthetic fibers. Again, to get the natural oils off, you want to just wash with a little bit of detergent and wash those natural fibers, natural oils off first. Let's see, using liners with newborn poop. Those flushable liners are wonderful. I love them. However, newborn poop tends to be really runny and tends to go right through the flushable liner. So again, you won't really need it. Newborn poop is water soluble if you're breastfeeding anyway, so you probably won't need them. But yes, they will go right through that the flushable liner. Let's see, sunning your diapers. Yes. The Sun needs a commercial about how wonderful it is to take stains out of cloth diapers. I had a white cloth diaper that had a nice little poopy stain on it, and I put that thing outside wet, and after an hour, voila, it disappeared. I'm looking all over for that stain. It has gone into the air. So the sunning is a great thing to do, to just sun your diapers, and if it's winter and it's cold outside, you can still sun them through the window. The sun is great for stains, so that's that's a wonderful thing to keep in mind. Swim diapers. We do have swim diapers that we sell separately. Otherwise, you could use like your Grovia shell. That could work as a swim diaper. So you could use that. Now, keep in mind, if you're going to use chlorine at this pool, then that could ruin your cloth diaper. So you don't want to use your best cloth diaper if you think that you can go back from swimming to regular. I'd probably use something that's separate for your swimming than you do your regular diapers. Your fit of your diaper. When you put this diaper around the baby, you want to make sure that it's snug around the legs. About a finger width. You want to tightly be able to put that finger. You don't want it too tight, but you want it snug enough that you can probably put a finger width in there. So, and then remember, this is the rise. This is a one-size diaper. So you put that on your baby. You notice that you need a little more to pull up on the legs, and you just adjust the rise here. You have like a small, medium, large, depending on the diaper, the setting here, and you can adjust it to make it tighter around the legs. Let's see. Oh, so we have newborn diapers versus one-size diapers. Again, one-size diapers do have that rise setting. I would say the one-size diaper, they typically say 8 to 35 pounds. I'm going to say about 10 pounds is when the one-size diaper starts fitting a little bit better. So newborn recommendations. Well, for our newborn, or for your newborn, you can just, this is what I would recommend. This is just my personal opinion. Everybody does their own thing. I like pre-folds. The reason why I like pre-folds is because they're a lot less expensive, and you're going to go through so many changes in those newborn stages that I think they are just the less expensive way to go. Plus, these babies grow so fast, unfortunately. I can't find the stop growing button anywhere on him, but they do. They grow so fast so quickly. So I would say use the pre-folds because you're going to outgrow them really fast. You don't want to spend too much. Maybe get some all-in-ones mixed in with those pre-folds, some little newborn all-in-ones, so you can have some on hand for the daddy or the moms, the mother-in-laws. They're going to help out, so it makes it a little bit easier than having to figure out how to fold the pre-fold. But I did like the pre-folds with a cover. A little Joey cover is really good. Worked well for us because it went right underneath the umbilical cord. I like to have something underneath the umbilical cord. So that's what we use. We use little Joeys with some newborns. Don't be afraid to maybe get some, I had Grovia newborn disposable diapers on hand, and just in case, or if you need some type of disposable for yourself. So if you for some reason you can't get to using the cloth diaper and you are overwhelmed, then maybe have some disposables on hand just in case. I will say that these Grovia hybrid disposables are fantastic. I did use these in the hospital with some little Joey covers, and they worked wonderfully. Again, they kept in that newborn runny poop very well. I was very impressed. And with a little Joey rumperoos, little Joey cover. And I just folded down this flap here and adjusted it, and it fit wonderfully. So pre-folds, some of these, that's what we used. And then we go into the one-size system again, around 10 pounds. I like the Grovias. Those happen to be my favorite. With a stay dry inner. And then what I would say is when it gets around 18 months and you're thinking about potty training, I would maybe switch to a cotton. So I was using the stay dry inserts with the Grovia, then I might just switch to the cotton ones because, again, the wetness, getting close to potty training. So I'd like for that baby to use the bathroom, and the cotton will let them feel the wetness. Grovia does have a stay dry booster. I can lay down the stay dry booster in the cotton, and then for nap times or if I need to. Again, you can sell your cloth diapers online. We have a Jack Be Natural, Jack Free Stash Facebook page. You can sell them on Diaper Swappers. There's any local place you can. There's pre-loved diapers that you can try diapers that way, or you can just sell your stash. So something to keep in mind if you need to go through yours. So that's what we use for. That's my recommendation. That's just me. That's what I like. Now, the pre-folds, how to fold the pre-fold, there's many different ways to fold that pre-fold, and I do have other videos online that you can see on how to fold different ways. Let's see. So a wipe box. So we have our cloth wipes, just a little something that I like to say. Now, I think it's Huggies that has a cloth wipes box that has that little rubber lip around it. And I do have a video on how to fold your cloth wipes and put them in the wipe box. Which makes it really nice to have a place to put your cloth wipes. Just adding that in there. My cloth on the go solution, I do have another video of what to do on the go. I do recommend in your diaper bag having a little wet bag, and probably I like to have my little Grovia diaper. I like to have my little Magic Stick, and I have a small one for my diaper bag. And that's what we do for on the go. I like to use now the Grovia hybrid solution. So I will leave the house with my Grovia with cloth. I will have a small little wet bag in my diaper bag, put that little insert from the Grovia in the diaper bag, and then for the rest of the time in my car, I have some covers, and I have these. So that I'm on shopping or whatever, I can just use these. And then when I come home, you don't have a lot of cloth diapers. And I have 3 kids, so it makes it a little bit difficult. If I only had one, I'd probably use cloth diapering the whole way through. It just depends on whatever suits your needs. So those are some common questions. If you have any more, of course, we are, here for you. So just let us know. I hope this helped you out, and I wish you well on your cloth diapering journey. Thank you.